Happy hunting.
Hunt me.
I am the hunted one.
I'm hunting most things.
Let us hunt some.
You can hunt.
Long have you hunted me?
You're being hunted.
Good morning, it is the 4th of July 2018. Happy Independence Day to all my American friends. Let's get into the top 10 curated for today. First one is Really, R-L-Y, by Yuja. Looks a little bit like a Vine copy, and let's be honest, we've all been waiting for a Vine clone to come out, or at least I have. I really miss Vine. Why we don't have a decentralized version of Vine is beyond me. We definitely need to get on that. Follow your friends and interested people, share HD looping clips called Reels, get creative with your Reels, always get the right take. I don't think it's going to be as nicely tuned as Vine in terms of that loop. They did a whole bunch of different stuff with sound in terms of the start and the end of a clip, so it kind of like looped perfectly with a with a little volume adjustment algorithm at the end. But I want to check it out. I want to check it out because I do miss Vine, and if we can have like a little culture of those little video clips again, I'd be kind of into that. They did say that Vine 2.0 was on the way, and then there was a notification at the beginning of the year, maybe I think February, March time, that it wasn't actually going to happen yet, when the conditions were right, as they put it. Next up is API.video. Create your own Netflix. That's quite a bold thing to say, really. APIVideo is a scalable web service with an API based on the REST standard. Our cloud infrastructure allows you to host and broadcast your videos worldwide thanks to our CDN. So this sounds like, to me, a company who've already got a CDN network and a service, and that they're bolting it all together, packaging it all together. And also it looks like our protocol is in accordance with general data protection GDPR, so they're trying to cash in on that momentum right now. So start within minutes, solve errors easily, broadcast anywhere, manage any volume of videos. So this could be nice if you link this together with some kind of like cryptocurrency backend. I'm not sure how and when you would use this or how much this actually costs, but it's definitely something to take a look at. It's got AES encryption on there. It's interesting, it's 128-bit. I guess it's a speed thing. They couldn't go 256. There's probably a latency issue going higher than that. And it looks like they've got code bases for PHP, Java, and Node. Kind of interesting. I'm kind of interested in looking at this, especially because their pricing point is interesting. Start with $20 of credit today. Let's have a quick look at the pricing, actually. Encoding per minute of video is 3 cents, hosting is 2 cents, streaming 0.004 per minute. Kind of interesting, we'll definitely take a look at that. It's funny how you come across stuff that makes you want to go back to it and have a look. Next up is Elementary. I hosted this one, or put this one up. It's a fast and open replacement for Windows and Mac OS. They're also doing a line of laptops and PCs that run with this, or actually have it pre-installed. I'm just looking for something different, something stable, something on the side, like a laptop I can use on the side for chat, emails, moderation, maybe mainly admin tasks, writing. And this could be my next little temporary machine. I need one for video streaming. I need one for gaming. Maybe this can be the video encoder, I don't know, but the pricing points of the machines look pretty good, and to be honest, I want a Unix, Linux stability environment that can can update itself quite easily, and the interface is as nice as Mac. I think that's one of the things about Linux that I really always wanted it to be, is to have a really nice app store and really easy to install stuff, and it just works. I've got so used to the Mac just working. And actually, after having like 20 years of my life on computers where it's just frustrating, having something where it just works is kind of the driver these days of using computers, because when it was really frustrating, I just used to get off it. Next up is GripGo. This it's probably something that I wouldn't have put through, because I don't necessarily see this as innovation as such, but I guess it is innovation in a technology sense. The way that the little screw-on nodule works, because it will work with any bottle, and that in alone is, you know, innovation, that somebody spent the time to get this like two-way valve thing working. So in one motion it grips, seals and turns virtually any bottle into an instant hydration tank. So instead of having one of those messy backpacks with the like plastic, you know, bag inside of it, which are notoriously a nightmare to clean and look after, this is kind of nice because you can just fill up a bottle, put it in the side pocket on your backpack, run this over, and jobs are good. They've had $42,000 of a $16,000 goal, 1,162 backers. Looks like somebody's like come up with this concept maybe on a 3D printer, had it injection molded, maybe getting this supplied now from China, but they've got how many people? 1,162 backers. That means they've got 1,000 people that they can talk to every time they launch something on Kickstarter. Really good way of building a community, by the way. Next up is my KeyRing, myKeyring.com. KeyRing, money always on hand, the first contactless payment ring. It was formerly known as Curve Ring. I've never heard of that. KERV ring. I'm not sure if rings are going to be the thing. I know we want to get down from like mobile phones to like an interactive RFID kind of jewelry. I don't know if it'd be something that we can have like, I don't know, under the skin. I know there's a bunch of like body hackers that are doing that stuff already, having it kind of like on the top of their hands and stuff. I just don't know if this is the one that's going to be it. But no charging, no pairing, scratch resistant, waterproof. So I don't know how it works if it's not no charging. I guess it's some kind of like RFID. I don't know how that works. It's definitely RFID, but I don't know how that works if there's no charging, no pairing. It's kind of interesting. I need to look at that a little bit more, I think. Website looks pretty good. The K Wearables prepaid MasterCard is issued by PSI Pay Limited to a license by MasterCard International. So it's a MasterCard device. Kind of don't like it now because it's tied to MasterCard. And we're desperately trying to get away from conventional banking. And these people who are like Visa and MasterCard are kind of formulaically everywhere in the world. We need our own decentralized version of this ring. Next up is StepOwn. StepOwn, track, identify and fix your posture. So this is something that we all definitely need, especially if you're working mega hours in front of the computer. StepOwn scans the entire body through the feet, recognizes posture, gait issues and helps fixing them. So this is like a insole insert that goes inside your shoes, your trainers, and then I presume it talks over Bluetooth for LTE or something like that. App looks really, really nice, and it's already been funded. 121% it's been funded. 43,000 euros. Just goes to show that you can literally set up a Kickstarter these days with a good product and a good piece of software, and people will support it because it's something that they need. If you can find a problem in the world, fix it, or create a solution for it that helps people tend to get behind that. Next up is Peanut. Peanut-app.io. Meet as mamas, connect as women. Peanut shows you like-minded mamas near you and makes it easy to meet. So I like this because I love the design. I think the design looks like really, really slick, really, really cool. It's a free application, very similar in some ways to Path. I really liked Path. These are different pages, previews, body changes, Betty Crockett, Wild Co-Sleeper, Happy 4th, like a whole bunch of different things here specifically for women. And I think that's awesome that they have that space, that safe space, away from the noise of everyday social networks. I think it's great that like women can support each other in this way. Beautiful website, really, really nice. I like it when the website is clean like that. Looks a little bit like Steemhunt actually, those colours. Next up is second edition keyois-capsule, the keyois-capsule, kiosk. Second edition keyois-capsule Bitcoin. Like, what the hell is this? How does this work? What is it? It looks 2000 second edition. End piece is made of polished aircraft grade aluminium and don't have an unsightly markings or logos on the outside. You can always have the end pieces laser engraved with the design of your choice. A securely generated public address and secret key are laser engraved on 2 tungsten rings, which are sealed together before being encased in an airtight capsule, along with a centerpiece of the buyer's choice. As a cryptography piggy bank, the capsule can be loaded by anyone viewing the capsule from the outside. However, in order to spend the funds within inside, the device must be broken open. I kind of dig that. I dig it because that's the sort of thing that I would leave in a safe deposit box with Bitcoin on it, and fly to Switzerland when you're 18 and pick it up and go through the whole process of smashing it open and getting access to the funds. I think that would be kind of cool. Next up is Death Guard. I don't normally talk about games. I thought I'd throw this one out there today, mainly because we're starting to see these VR Battle Royale games really take off, these team games, and I think that's the next big crossover, is cryptography or cryptocurrency, getting paid, betting on a game, winning a game doing daily, weekly contests, monthly contests, being part of a bigger clan or organisation that flies you to events to play in bigger leagues for bigger payouts. This is just another one that's coming out called Death Garden Next Phase. This one's an interesting one because it operates a little bit differently than the way the other ones do. So this is the Garden, a procedural arena. So it's procedurally generated, so it's always different, which is kind of nice. Like, you don't know where it is, you don't know like the layout of it, so you can't like get an advantage, which I kind of like. An area-like complex where runners willingly enter to compete against the champion hunter. The map and objectives layout will be different each time, creating memorable moments where players hide, escape, and outsmart their opponents. Isometric confrontation, power versus agility. Runners need to work as a team, while the hunter will need to break the team. Long-term support embraces the no grind or pay to win philosophy. Now that's a big thing right now in battle royales, is that people feel like they have to pay or put money into something to get a season pass to actually be able to play at a high level. So removing that completely just automatically gets an audience who are annoyed with that switched onto the game. Kind of smart. Finally today then is Pack, P-A-Q, your luggage companion. Pack your bags faster, easier and safer. Protect your valuables from cracks, spill, crease, and even theft. We know you're curious. So it's kind of like a little small device with like a bag underneath it, and then this bag kind of sits on your clothes, and then I presume you can either remotely do it via app, or you can press on the button and it will inflate it a certain amount, so it gives it some like cushioning in the bag. But also I think it gives you notifications as well. So it gives you notifications if something happens inside the bag. So that's kind of interesting to me. I'm not sure how that works, if it's GPS or Bluetooth or what the deal is with that. But kind of interesting. I'm not sure if this version 1 is going to be the thing that... This seems like a just thrown together graphic. Pack faster, never break stuff again. They're the two things that you would buy it for. Never spill shampoo again, get notified. That notification thing is interesting to me. I don't know how that works. I will need to know how that works. Notifies you when your bag arrives at the conveyor belt. So I think that is like a Bluetooth LTE thing, which might be a problem going through cargo control. I'm not sure about that. Lightweight, small footprint, easy to use, smartphone integration, fits all bag sizes. Alright, fair enough. That's it for today. If you found this video from YouTube or maybe DLive or some other website, this is what Steemhunt looks like, steemhunt.com looks like as of July 2018. And all the hunts are on the right hand side of the site. These are the ones that get listed every day. We sometimes get 100 to 200 every day. The ones that are in the top 10, they get a special incentivized upvote by the bid bot. It goes through the whole of the list, and it goes like on a scale. So you start off with the top 10, get obviously a higher payout than the ones below it, and that runs every day. That runs about an hour after Korean time, midnight Korean time, and so that goes through, and anything that's had votes and upvotes and comments, there's a special algorithm that looks at that post and will upvote it. So there's a way for you to be incentivized for the cool stuff that you hunt. When you click on something on the right hand side, it appears on the left. That white button will take you through to the actual hunt, the URL that the hunter put in. And if you want to add your own, you just log in with your Steam account. If you don't have one, signup.steemit.com. There's 3 different ways to get one, using crypto currency to buy one. If you don't have any cryptocurrency, you don't have any money, you can get a free Steam account. It has to be generated, so that could take a week or 2. But it's very easy to do. Just fill out the form, put in some tags, put a picture, and then it can be up on that list, but also posted onto the Steem blockchain, which gives you some Google SEO benefits, because obviously those details will be found. Steemhunt is a big project. It's going to have lots of verticals coming off it. It's got its own token called the Hunt token, which you can earn as well. And I would heartily suggest that you get onto steemhunt.com today and check it out. That's it for me today. I'll catch up with you later on. Take care. Bye.